Greetings and welcome to Connect and Thrive, Volunteering NT's new initiative to help enrich lives and connect communities. It is produced for volunteer-involving organisations in the NT, but we are hoping that groups Australia-wide will benefit as we explore and troubleshoot the issues that such organisations commonly face. Episode 5 discusses how to grow goodwill for your organisation by valuing the time, skills and energy of your volunteers. It is narrated by Volunteering NT's very own Mita Das. Enjoy.
Let's talk about how to keep your volunteers. Did you know that the most common reason volunteers don't come back is because they don't actually feel utilised enough? Think about it. When volunteers are underutilised, if they're given boring tasks that don't match their skills or they're not given enough to do, they often feel like their time is being wasted. Their goodwill goes away, and often so do they. Of course, the opposite can be true. When volunteers are overburdened, asked to do more than they signed up for, or pressured into endless commitments, they'll feel exhausted and burnt out. And the consequence of that? You lose not just one volunteer, but often their goodwill, their networks, and the positive word of mouth they could have given your organisation. So how do we avoid those pitfalls and get the balance just right? By valuing our volunteers, by valuing their time, their skills, and their energy. So the first thing you can do is map their skills and interests. So actually ask the volunteers what they're good at and what excites them, and try to match them to roles that matter to them. The second thing is to set realistic expectations. Be absolutely clear about time commitments and responsibilities so that they're not surprised. The third thing is to check in often with them. Just a quick chat, a thank you, or just asking, how's this working for you? Just shows that you care and gives you the chance to figure out if anything is going wrong before it's too late. And finally, share the load. Don't rely on just one volunteer to do the whole thing. Spread the responsibilities across the team if necessary. And this may sound like common sense, but it's actually best practice. And according to the National Standard for Volunteer Involvement, Standard 5 says volunteers are supported and developed. And if you do this, it means you're not only avoiding overload or underuse, you're actively helping volunteers grow in confidence and skills and satisfaction. Volunteers don't leave because they don't care. They leave because they don't feel valued or supported. So if you want to grow goodwill, make sure volunteers are neither underutilised or overburdened. Use their skills, respect their time, and check in often.
Thanks, Mita. The idea that volunteers often leave due to feeling underutilised really challenged me. That and the fact that we, as volunteer organisers, should actively value their time. I found the 4-step approach to ensuring we demonstrate our regard for volunteers very easy to understand and implement. Reference to the national standards is also appreciated, and I will be rereading Standard 5 as soon as I can. The next episode will focus on gathering feedback and ties in neatly with Volunteer National Standard number 6. Volunteer safety and well-being is protected. For more information and to connect with Volunteering NT, check out our Facebook page. Contact details are in the About tab. We also have a presence on LinkedIn and Instagram. If you'd like to learn more about the national standards for volunteer involvement and to explore other useful tools and resources, make yourself a cup of tea and Google National Knowledge Base for Volunteer Management. From all of us here at Volunteering NT, we'd like to say thanks for listening and we look forward to your continued support.